Welcome to our scanning video. So let's take a look at how the scanner works. I'd like to show you a little about our Epson scanners. They're compact, you'll have them at every site, and this is what we do all our scanning on. To open them, you take this little gray button and you push it to the left. You open it up. You've got some guide bars for different size papers here. Tilt this forward a little bit. This button right here turns it on. So if I push that button, this light is going to flash blue. Once it goes solid, that means we're ready to go. We're ready to go. And this is the button over here that will push for the scan. So let me give you a little illustration how easy this is. I have all kinds of different size papers here, and I'm actually going to put them in all at once. Usually at the site, I like to do it one at a time to make sure I get every one, that it doesn't skip them. But for this demonstration, I'm going to show you how easy it is. You put them in, you press the button, and your papers start scanning. It's that easy. As it scans, it's also doing every side, and it's doing every paper, whether it's a small paper or a large paper. Now, you will also need to be scanning Social Security cards. This one's in good shape. So this one I'm going to stick in here. Press the button. And it scans. Now, sometimes these Social Security cards will be tattered and very worn. If that's the case, then you want to make a copy of it first and then put the copy through the machine. Another tip on that, some Social Security cards, after you scan them, can be hard to read. If they are, make a copy of them, write the number on the piece of paper that you're scanning so it's readable. Next, you're going to do a driver's license. You see this little white line here? That's where you want to get the license in. Now, I'm not using a license, I'm using a Kelly's card, but you want to position it right in between the white lines, and you just barely push it in, and the machine will grab it. Once the machine grabs it, you press the button, the machine will take the card in, it will scan it, and it will pop it out. This is very important that you don't push it in too hard or it'll be blurry, and you also want to make sure you're right in between those lines. And that's it. That's how easy it is to scan. Now that you've scanned everything, I'd like to show you how it will appear on your screen. So I have my papers loaded in my scanner, and I've started the scan. As you can see, this screen shows up. As the papers scan, they're going to show up over here. See, as they're showing up here, one at a time. Now, I scan these all at once. The only thing I have left is the Social Security card, which I'm using a Kelly's card. So I'm going to go ahead and scan that now, and then it will also show up over here once it's done scanning. Give it a second. Okay, there it is. So this is what we just scanned in. We want to make sure that we have everything that we need. We also want to make sure that it's readable. We want to make sure that it's in the right position. If I click on number 1, it will show up over here. It's readable. It's in the right position. Number 2 looks good. Number 3 looks good. 4 looks good. Now 5 is sideways. So what I want to do is go up here and rotate until I get it into the correct position. Now I can read it. 6, that's in the wrong position. Let's rotate it. 7 looks good. 8 looks good. 9, here's another one we want to rotate, and we want to make sure that we can read all this. If you can't read it, the person preparing the return is not going to be able to read it. So let's say this one came through real blurry, then you would need to rescan it or do something so it's readable. 10, okay, this looks good. 11, that's upside down. Let's rotate it. And let's rotate the driver's license, which in this case is a Kelly's card. Now, as these were scanning, they were doing double-sided. So this Kelly's card has a backside. I don't need that, so I'm just going to delete that. Do you want to delete it? Yes, I do. The other thing we can do while we're in here is put them in order. If I wanted to put sheet 6 first, I could just slide it up there. I can put this one over here, this one over there. I can work them around, put them in the right order. Lots of times you're going to want to have the Social Security card first. That's one of the first things the preparer is going to look for. But the main thing is to make sure that you have all the documents, that they all scan, and that they're all readable. Once they're done, you're going to come down here and hit the next button, which is going to open up this screen. Here, you're going to hit the Save button. The file name will always be the last name and first name. So we'll make this say Kirk Sherry, because that's the person's name. The file type will always be a PDF. The folder will always be the Z drive, the scanned documents. Once you've got all this set up, you hit Save down at the bottom. It will process it, and it will save it over to the Z drive. That's it.
Bottom line with scanning, even if there's a line out the door, do not rush at intake. Scan as if you're going to prepare the return yourself. And before saving, be sure everything is legible, especially Social Security cards and tax document numbers. Make sure that everything is in the correct position, not upside down or sideways, and place the documents in order. A good order is the ID, Social Security numbers, intake sheets, and tax documents. In addition, all W-2s should be together, and then all 1099-Rs. Just, don't mix and match forms. And lastly, make sure any blank or back sides are deleted. Thank you for learning to scan. We'll see you at the sites.